Some days, it feels like no matter what you do, it's still not enough. You try your best, but deep inside, there's this quiet voice saying, you're lacking. You don't measure up. And even when no one says it out loud, you feel it, like maybe there's something wrong with you. You look at other people, and they seem more confident, more talented, more put together. And without even realizing it, you start comparing. You start questioning yourself. Why am I like this? Why can't I be better? Why do I feel so incomplete? Sometimes it's the little things that get to you. A mistake you can't forget. A weakness you wish you didn't have. A part of yourself you try to hide because you think it's not good enough. And over time, that feeling grows, not loud, but constant. Like a quiet weight you carry everywhere. But in the middle of all that, there's something you may have forgotten. You made me and formed me with your hands. That verse isn't just poetry, it's personal. Because it means you were not randomly put together. You were not rushed. You were not an afterthought. God didn't just speak you into existence from a distance. He formed you with intention, with care. Every detail, every trait, every part of who you are. It wasn't accidental. From the very beginning, when God created the world, everything had purpose. The sky, the land, the oceans, each one prepared with balance and beauty. And then, He created people differently. Not just with words, but with His hands. That means something. It means you are not just another person in the crowd. You are something God personally shaped. There's a simple story about a young boy who once tried to describe himself. He said, I've got my mom's eyes, my dad's personality, grandpa's nose, grandma's mouth, and my brother's old pants. It made people laugh, but there's truth in it. We are all a mix of things, traits, habits, quirks, features, some we like, some we wish we could change. But what if those things you question are actually part of a design you don't fully understand yet? What if the very things you see as flaws are not mistakes at all? Because God doesn't create by accident, He creates with purpose. Even the parts of you that feel small, the parts you overlook, the parts you wish were different, they all carry meaning. And maybe the reason you feel not good enough is because you've been looking at yourself through the wrong lens. Not through God's eyes, but through comparison, pressure, and past experiences. But God sees differently. He doesn't look at you and see something lacking. He sees something intentional, something designed, something valuable. You don't have to earn your worth. You were created with it. Let that sink in for a moment. Because if God formed you with His hands, then there is no part of you that is meaningless. Not your personality, not your story, not even your struggles. Everything about you has a place in His design. And maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe you don't understand it fully. But that doesn't make it any less true. God intentionally created you with purpose, and everything about you has meaning in His design. You don't need to become someone else to matter. You don't need to fix everything about yourself to be enough. You are never a mistake. That's the truth. And it doesn't depend on how you feel today. It doesn't change based on your failures or your insecurities, or how far you think you still have to go. It's already been decided. You were made on purpose. So maybe instead of trying to erase parts of yourself, you can start seeing them differently. Maybe that quiet strength you have matters more than you think. Maybe that sensitivity you try to hide is actually part of how you love deeply. Maybe even your past is shaping something meaningful in you. You don't have to rush to figure it all out. You don't have to prove anything right now. Just begin here, knowing that you were formed not randomly, but carefully. And even if today you still feel unsure, even if that doubt hasn't completely disappeared, there's something steady you can hold on to. You were created by God with purpose, and little by little, that truth can begin to change the way you see yourself.
Before you move on, just pause here for a moment. Take a slow breath. Let everything you just heard settle, even just a little. You don't have to rush this. Because if you're honest, this feeling of not being enough, it's not new, is it? It shows up in quiet ways, in the way you second guess yourself, in the way you compare, even when you don't want to, in the way you notice what others are doing, and then look back at your own life and feel like you're behind. Maybe it's in the small moments when you replay something you said, wishing you said it differently, or when you see your own flaws more clearly than anything good about you. And sometimes, it's not even something anyone else has said. It's just a feeling that's been sitting in your heart for a long time, like you're trying, but still falling short. And even now, as you sit here, there might be parts of yourself you struggle to accept. Parts you wish were stronger, smarter, more confident, more enough. Just let that be honest for a moment. You don't have to hide that here, because God already sees it. He sees the parts of you you try to fix, the parts you quietly criticize, the parts you feel embarrassed about. And He's not turning away from any of it. He's not looking at you the way you look at yourself. He's not measuring you against anyone else. He's not focusing on what you lack. He sees you as someone He formed carefully, intentionally. And maybe that's hard to fully accept right now, because your feelings are loud and His truth feels quiet. But just sit with this for a moment. What if even the parts of you you don't understand are not mistakes? What if the things you've been trying to hide are not things God regrets? What if you've been looking at yourself through a lens that was never meant to define you? You don't have to figure it all out right now. Just let the possibility exist that you are not broken the way you think you are, that you are not lacking the way you feel, that maybe, just maybe, God hasn't made a mistake with you. You are not a mistake. God has not overlooked you. Let those words rest for a moment, not rushed, not forced, just present. Even if a part of you resisted, even if you're not fully convinced yet, that's okay. You don't have to feel it completely to begin letting it in. Just sit here, breathe again, and think about this. If God truly formed you with care, then there is something about you right now that still holds value. Something that still matters, something that hasn't been wasted. Even if you don't see it clearly yet, even if it feels small, it's still there. And maybe instead of trying to change everything about yourself all at once, you can simply begin by not rejecting who you are today, not pushing yourself away, not speaking to yourself so harshly, just being here as you are. Because you don't need to prove anything in this moment. You don't need to fix everything before coming closer to God. You can come like this, with your questions, with your doubts, with the parts of you that still feel unsure. And maybe this is where something begins to shift. Not all at once, not perfectly, but quietly, gently, a different way of seeing yourself starting to take root. So stay here just a little longer. Let the silence settle. Let your heart soften, even just a bit. And when you're ready, you don't have to search for perfect words. You don't have to say everything right. Just come as you are and begin to speak.
Let us pray. Lord, I'm here. Not with perfect words, not with everything figured out. Just here as I am. You see me right now. You see the thoughts I don't always say out loud. The ones that keep telling me I'm not enough. And God, if I'm honest, I've been believing those thoughts more than I should. Some days it's harder than I admit. I try to be strong, I try to do my best. But there's still that quiet feeling that I'm falling short. I compare. I overthink. I look at myself and see what's missing instead of what's there. And I don't always know how to stop that. Lord, you know the parts of me I struggle with. The parts I wish were different. The parts I feel insecure about, even embarrassed sometimes. You see all of it. And yet, you're still here. You haven't walked away. You haven't turned your face from me. So right now, I just want to be honest with you. I don't fully understand why I feel this way. I don't fully see what you see in me. And sometimes, I wonder if I'll ever feel enough. But I don't want to carry this alone anymore. I'm tired of fighting these thoughts by myself, tired of trying to fix everything on my own. So I give this to you. Every doubt, every insecurity, every part of me that feels like it's not good enough, I place it in your hands. Because if you really formed me, if you truly created me with intention, then I don't want to keep rejecting what you've made. Help me, Lord. Help me see myself differently, not through comparison, not through pressure, but through your truth. Give me the strength to quiet the voice that tears me down. Give me peace when my mind starts to spiral. Give me patience with myself, even when I feel like I should be further along. And God, give me the courage to accept who I am right now, not perfectly, not all at once, but little by little. Remind me that I don't have to earn my worth, that I don't have to prove myself to be valuable, that you already decided I matter before I ever tried to be enough. Let that truth sink deeper than my feelings, even on the days I don't feel it, even when I struggle to believe it. Help me hold on to it. Because you are here. You are not distant. You are not disappointed in me. You are patient. You are steady. You are still working, even in places I don't see yet. And maybe I don't understand everything right now, but I can trust that you do. I'm here, Lord, right here in this moment with everything I am. And I choose to believe, even if it's just a small step, that I was not made by accident, that there is purpose in me, even if it's still unfolding, that nothing about me is wasted in your hands. So I rest here. I don't have to rush. I don't have to have all the answers. I can just stay and let your presence be enough for me right now. Even in this moment, I am not alone, and that is enough. Amen.